Brown Dog Gadgets Live.
Hello, welcome to Brown Dog Gadgets Live. I am Amanda, the Education Outreach Coordinator here at Brown Dog Gadgets. Behind the camera, I've got Pete. Today we will be creating a witch wand. But before that, if you have not followed us on our social media platforms, please do so. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, X, and YouTube. Also, the template and the project and guide can be found at browndoggadgets.com. And if you have any questions while we're streaming, feel free to chat with us. Otherwise, you can always email us at help@browndoggadgets.com. Cool. All right, so, I'm going to show this witch on the front camera.
Cool.
But she is green, so makes it a little picky.
I can change that.
A little funky. Yep.
Change that. Are you ready? Does it work now?
Well, I also had to fix it because I was messing with the battery. There we go.
Okay.
All right.
There we go.
Let's check out our witch on the overhead cam. So we got our witch wand here with a little switch built into the back. And when you get the switch, the eyes light up. She's pretty fun. So for the template, you've got options on if you want it in color or black and white. I don't know. I think I prefer the one to color myself, but
yeah, I want to color it.
Today we're going with the one that's already colored in. Magic.
That's right.
All right, for our witch wand. Oh, and side note, we do highly suggest printing this on heavier cardstock just to make sure that it stands up to the circuitry. All right, the first thing we're going to do is we are going to poke some holes for the LED legs. I'm going to use my safety pin just because the LED legs will not stand up to getting through this cardstock. There we go. And then, you know what? We're gonna go a little crazy. One of these is color changing and one is white. And I'm not even gonna tell you which one's which. We're just gonna go with it.
It's wild.
All right, for our project, we want the short legs of our LED in the middle because those are going to come down to the front of our craft stick, which will go to the back of that battery. So we want to make sure our short LED legs or the negative LED legs are in the middle. All right, now we'll flip this over and I am going to bend those short legs down towards the middle into like a V. We're going to put them into just one path. The long ones are going to stick up for now.
V for victory.
What was that?
V for victory.
V for vitch. She's a vitch.
The bitch.
Yes. I'm going to take a little bit of maker tape and put it right over the top of those LED legs, giving myself a sort of like landing pad. And I am bringing them together in the middle here, so I have one pathway to deal with instead of two. And then I'm even going to put one more piece of tape right in the middle of them, just to make sure I've got a nice section to connect to. Aw, Mike, you even joined us on the road. I love it.
Road.
Thanks, Mike.
In the Berg.
Hey, if you are not Mike and you're watching, you can also tell us where you are. You can say hi.
Yeah, there's
It's okay.
two other people that come on.
Yeah. And then to get this prepared, I'm also going to make a tape loop on here. It can be a little bit bigger because it's not going to connect to the battery, so it's a little bit wider than usual. But I'm going to put it right at the base of my negative pathway there, and I'm going to set it aside for now. We're going to prepare our craft stick. So you could use a popsicle stick. I know I've talked about this before, but the width of the larger craft sticks is definitely more of a match to the CR2032s. So it kind of blends together when using the larger craft stick. All right, and I'm going to run one piece of maker tape from, I know, Mike, they lurk. I don't mind it, but, you know, I like chatting with people.
Yeah, those other two people could join it. We do have someone on Instagram named Chase who said they only have 10 minutes because the esports competition starts.
Ooh, okay.
We're
Challenge
under the gun
accepted,
now
Chase.
to have them see
Challenge
the whole thing.
accepted.
And of course, you can always watch the whole thing later.
It is
on
true.
YouTube or that's probably the
Really,
best place.
YouTube. I mean, you can on
Maybe
Facebook,
but yeah.
All right, now I'm going to take a piece of tape and make my tape loop for my battery. Put it right at the bottom here. And that is where I'm going to plop a battery. Positive side up, just like that. Now, Pete gave me a little tip and I really appreciated it. I think in the past I've talked about giving yourself a little bit of a gap there so it doesn't push up against the battery. But when I was playing with that one earlier, Pete was right that like if you have that loop, it kind of has more of a tendency to go against the negative part. So I'm gonna actually wrap this one a little bit tighter than I normally do.
You could probably also, I know it'll ruin OCD for somebody, will just push the battery a little offset. So it's
I mean, I could.
so it's more to one side.
We're gonna
But
try this
no,
instead
you're not.
today.
You're gonna center it, aren't you?
Yeah,
Sorry,
absolutely.
that won't work for you
I
then.
need symmetry. All right, and then on the back,
Wow.
it's
Again,
very often, right,
I mean,
Mike?
Mike wasn't here earlier today
Where you were right constantly?
Said,
I mean, to
always
be fair,
right.
I was also right.
we're both right.
It's true. All right, and then I'm going to run one more tape path down the back that does not connect. We're going to leave that gap there so we can put a switch in place so we can control our witch's eyes, not just have them on at all times. And then we're going to make a switch. I've got just a rectangular piece of cardstock. I'm going to wrap it around the bottom of one side, around the whole length of the other side, and cut it a little bit higher so it has a tail that I can stick to it. Then I'll make sure that comes in contact with the pad at the bottom. And there's my switch, but it's controlling nothing right now. So let's make it control something. So we've got this tape loop here. I am going to make sure that that tape loop comes in contact with my path on the front of my popsicle stick, just like that. And then I am going to bend these positive LED legs down onto the back. And I'm going to do the same thing I did with those negative legs. I'm just going to put some tape pads over that to get it connected to my circuit. right. I'm running my nail along the sides of them to make sure it's a solid connection, like always. There we go. Now, technically, I'm not completely finished, but I should be able to test it if I close my switch. There we go. One white eye and one color changing, because why not? Yeah. The colors are definitely better in person. The only thing we need to do to finish it is put the back on the witch's head. Just like that. Lots of options on how you could put that on. You could hot glue it on. You can just use some regular tape. And this is not my clear fancy tape. Just make some tape loops and stick it on. It won't be as great as if it was hot glue, but you know, it'll work. Oh, Pete said. Scary.
I like we got one more viewer all of a sudden. Very cool.
That Pete guy.
I know that guy.
Me too. I emailed him a lot today. Yeah. All right. I'll put the back on the witch. Yeah. And it hides that circuit there. And then we are official. Nice. We've got our witch wand. Ooh. So it's a pretty quick project to come together. Honestly, I think the longest part of for me is cutting out the hair. That took the longest time. Right. It's true. No more room on the broom.
Now, what can you do with a witch wand exactly?
I mean, wave it around, of course.
It's kind of what wands are for, right?
Yeah.
Could you
scare people?
Yeah. Could you take it like at night for trick-or-treating?
Ooh, absolutely. Yeah.
Thing.
You could also change the switch on the back to be a little ring, a magic ring, so you're the only one who can control it and no one else can figure it out. That's always fun.
You could add a knife switch.
You could add a knife switch. That is true.
Giant cardboard button.
So many options. We do also, I didn't actually have one with me today, but there is another one of these that is a bat. So if you don't want the witch, you could make a bat. You could even make your stick longer. I know that in Andy's guide, he actually tapes 2 sticks together. So it's a nice long stick, but lots of options.
Is it a baseball bat? Because, those Milwaukee Brewers are doing great.
Well, not last night. I mean, Turing just left the bases loaded and we lost.
I have no idea.
It was sad, Pete. It was sad. We're still in it, though. The Dodgers are going to need to go down.
Okay.
Probably lots of boogers. Yeah.
Boogers.
Yeah.
Bougers.
But go Brewers.
Cool.
Even though that has nothing to do with the witch. Yeah.
We are in Milwaukee.
That's true.
Very near to it.
That's true.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, we're doing something.
Yeah, it's the pumpkins.
Oh, yeah. It's the Halloween hats. Because I think I'm going to actually assemble the spider.
I like how I just said a bunch of random words. Halloween paper.
It worked,
hat,
though.
Pumpkin. Something.
It worked.
I don't know.
Yeah, so we've got some Halloween paper hats that we're going to do tomorrow.
There you go.
Then Thursday, our next episode of Microbit University is going to be jumping into our 270-degree servo.
Yeah, I got to finish that.
We hope you'll join us for those. If you have not followed us on our social media platforms, please do so. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or X, and YouTube. Also, all the projects that you see here can be found at browndoggadgets.com. And then if you have questions, you can email us at help@browndoggadgets.com.
Yeah.
We hope you'll see you tomorrow. Have a good one.
Thanks for watching. Please visit browndoggadgets.com for parts, projects, and curriculum. Follow us on social media @browndoggadgets. We'll see you next time.